Have you ever thought to yourself how some people are just so lucky and you wonder when you're going to be able to hit that point? Well, in today's episode, I'm going to be sharing with you the 5 things you need to do to surpass luck and guarantee success.
There's a whole world out there of people that need you to serve them. You are now investing your time and your energy, and you are stepping up to be that person and that woman who makes investments like this, who takes her business seriously, who's willing to go all in, who is driven, who is ambitious, who is going to make shit happen no matter what.
This is Meant for Millions. Here's your host, Jenna Faith.
Hello and welcome to Meant for Millions, the podcast for online entrepreneurs who want to create wealth and freedom with their business. So you're in the right place if you're looking for the mindset and strategy to get seen, known, and paid online. I'm your host, Jenna Faith, success and mindset strategist for entrepreneurs who want to start a movement, leave a legacy, and build a wildly profitable business. There is absolutely no fluff here. You're going to get a quick 15 to 20 minute audio training on how to build wealth from the inside out and really just grow this business in a way that feels really, really good for you. In today's episode, I'm going to be sharing how to surpass quote unquote luck and guarantee success. I'm going to be sharing with you the 5 things that were really pertinent to my success and also to just really creating a quantum leap and doing it very quickly. So you're not going to want to miss today's episode. Let's go ahead and dive right in. I want to start off by saying that in this training, it is not a self-righteous audio training here. This is really going to be more of a reality check for you. I connect with so many people who want quote unquote what I have. The successful business, the money, the connections, the life, the freedom. But unfortunately, once I actually start talking to these people and once I dig into what they're actually doing, what their habits are, they aren't actually doing any of the things that I've done to get where I've gotten. I didn't get here by luck. I got here by doing things that most people will not do or have not done and making sacrifices that most people have not made. I feel like this is something that is just innate in someone, and that is the ability to stay solid and stay committed and really be steady when most people can't. And when I say I don't just mean me. I mean every successful person that I have encountered. So I want to share with you the 5 things that I believe need to be done consistently and constantly to create everything that you want and to really bypass this idea of luck or that this person has a break or that this person has something that you don't have and really guarantee success. So the first one is investing. So I have talked about this a lot on this show about how investing is so important, how investment alignment is really important. You know, the reality is it's not just about spending money. It really means that you're giving yourself a shortcut. You're giving yourself that road straight to exactly where you want to be. You'll save time. You save money in the long run by investing in yourself and by getting help and getting mentorship from people who have already been there. So a lot of people try to bootstrap or they don't see that the investment has value or as much as they want to invest. They look at their bank account and they're like, I don't really know if I can invest. It's just something that is so required to accelerate your growth. It is something that, you know, when you put yourself on the line, when you show the universe like, hey, I'm serious, I'm willing to invest in this, I'm willing to bet on myself. And this doesn't even necessarily only have to do with hiring a coach, right? Or buying a course. It could also mean that you're investing in a new team member, you're investing in an employee, you're investing in paid advertising to grow your audience. Maybe you're upgrading softwares or services that make your business easier, right? But really investing and seeing the value in investing and saying, you know what? Like, okay, this might cost some money that comes out of my bank account right now, but in the long run, it's going to save me. In the long run, it's going to make my life easier. In the long run, it's going to make my business run more smoothly, run better. I can overcome a lot of things faster. I can bypass mistakes that other people have made by getting mentorship or by doing some of these other things. So I gave myself a PhD in online business and have heavily invested in my business growth to get where I'm at today. If I would have stayed on the path that I was in the first year to year and a half, where I really thought I can do everything myself. I don't need a coach. I don't need mentorship, or really trying to like Frankenstein my business by taking a course here, a course there, spending $97 here for $97. I would not be where I am today. I would not have experienced the growth that I have experienced. I would not have been able to help over 3,000 people. I would not have been able to make multi-millions in online sales if I did not invest in myself and get these shortcuts. So the first thing is to invest. So really look at, is there anywhere where you maybe want to invest, or you're thinking about investing, but you're scared or fearful about pulling the trigger, or you may be looking at your bank account thinking, I just can't do this. But the reality is you will always be in that position. You will always be in that position if you don't find a way to invest in your growth personally and of your business. The second thing is to take massive action. Those of you who have listened to my podcast know that I am really about this balance and this harmony between action and mindset. They both are so important, right? The energetics and the mindset and how you approach life and how you show up for your business is a huge, huge aspect of your success. But we also must take action. So we can't just look at the stars or, kumbaya our way to success and just think about it and visualize it. We actually have to take action, right? Taking massive action every single day in the direction of what you want will get you there faster. Now, this is not to be confused with busy work or distractions. A lot of entrepreneurs are out there just wasting time and, pretending to be busy or thinking that they're busy when really they're not doing anything to progress their business. They're not doing anything that's actually moving the needle forward in their business. So I want to make sure that the action is action that's actually going to move you forward, not just action that's going to keep you busy. Another thing is to just really do something every day that scares you. Do something every day that feels a little bit uncomfortable, but that you must do in order to move forward. So my motto since day one of my business has always been act first, think later. Too many people spend all of this time in their heads. They're trying to find clarity in their heads. They're trying to think of the next move in their heads. What happens is they end up talking themselves out of doing the things that actually need to be done. Take massive action every day in the direction of the thing that you want, moving your business forward. The next thing is to sell every day. So I don't care how you do it. I don't care if it's passive. I don't care if it's automated. I don't care if it's done through ads, through social media, through personal outreach. I don't care if it's just you posting to buy something on your social media. The point is that you do it every day. Like I said, either passively or actively. So you don't have to quote unquote sell every day on your social media pages or on your email if you've got things going on in the background. If you have things set up, if you have ads going, if you have things that are just automated, right? So it doesn't really matter how it is that you're selling, but you've got to sell every day, whether it's your services or whether it's yourself. So this is another thing that I like to make a distinction on when I say sell every day. If you're not in a launch, or maybe you don't have something that is available for sale right now today, it's your job to sell yourself. Maybe that's pitching you to a podcast or for an interview. So get comfortable and confident in selling yourself and your services so that it literally just becomes who you are. It literally is just something that you just do because that's just who you've become. I mean, really think about, multi-billion-dollar companies. Think about Amazon, Starbucks, Walmart. Do they ever stop selling? No, they never do. And what's funny is that we love it. We love when they sell to us. We love when there's a sale. We love when there's a new product out. We love all of this stuff. And if you want a real sustainable business that lasts versus something that is a hobby or a side hustle, then you also need to be selling daily too. The next thing is to just be relentless. I actually have written here, be fucking relentless. Like literally do not quit. Do not stop. When shit gets you down, you just scrape yourself off the ground and you keep going. When you get rejected, when people don't buy your offers, when people say no to your things, when the launch doesn't go your way, you just keep going. When personal things happen, you can't acknowledge it, right? Because we're all human and shit does happen. Do what you need to do, but then keep fucking going. I mean, I never give myself more than a half day, maybe sometimes a day, but most of the time it's just a half a day. I feel sorry for myself and then I pick it up, I pivot, and I keep fucking going. So being relentless and also being resilient is something that needs to be ingrained in your core to be successful and to have something that is long lasting and sustainable. The fifth and final thing here is to shift your shit. Mainly your money shit, but also energetic. Mindset and energy play such a huge role in being able to create or manifest anything you want. So if you're spending more time on funnels, strategies, creating graphics than you are on your daily mindset rituals, you're actually doing it backwards. So we'll go back to what I was saying before about having this harmony between the mindset and the energetics and the actual strategy and the action. It is both. You've got to find what works for you. But what I have noticed with working with thousands of people is that the mindset pieces has to be done first. You have to be in the right state of mind. You have to be in the right place energetically in order for your strategies to work, in order for your action to really be leveraged, right? So you have to have the guts to do all of the things that are required, both the internal and the external, both the mindset and the action. Commit to building that foundation first. You will be unstoppable. There's just no way that you can fail. There is just no way that you won't be able to succeed. So the 5 things that I really believe need to happen in order to bypass luck and to guarantee success are to invest, to take massive action, sell every single day, whether that's yourself or something in your business, to be relentless and resilient, and to shift your shit. Make sure that your mindset and your energy is on point before you start doing anything. So that is it for today's episode. Really hope you loved it. I know it's stuff that is like out of the box. Like when people think of like, oh, I guarantee my success, it means I must do Facebook ads. I must do a webinar. I must have my messaging nailed down. And yes, all of those things are important and they will play a role in the long-term success of your business. But it's these foundational things that are really pertinent for the success. So I really hope you love this episode. You can head on over to the show notes at jenscalia.com/E91. That is the letter E and the number 91. Over there, I have my show notes, as always, and some links and some goodies to some things that are coming up and things that I have available for you to really go to that next level. If you are loving the show, please leave us a positive review on iTunes. This really helps us get the show in front of more people, more entrepreneurs who really are committed to creating incredible change and transformation to this world. Also, make sure that you come back next week where you'll get another quick bite episode to build your business from the inside out.
Let's keep this conversation going. Join us in the private discussion group, The Ambitious Babe, where ambitious, driven online entrepreneurs go to get the mindset and strategy to grow and scale their online empires. Join The Ambitious Babe at jenscalia.com/tribe.